What if I told you that the difference between you and a millionaire has nothing to do with talent, luck, or even hard work? It's not about where you went to school. It's not about your family background. And it's definitely not about how many hours you grind. The real difference is what's happening inside their mind. Millionaires think differently. They see the world differently. And today, in the next 11 minutes, I am going to break down the exact psychological patterns that separate the wealthy from everyone else. Stick around till the end, because I am going to give you one simple mindset shift that you can apply today, and it could literally change the direction of your life. Let's get into it. Here's a harsh truth. 92% of Americans will never reach millionaire status. Not because they can't, but because nobody ever taught them how millionaires actually think. The school system teaches you to be an employee. Get good grades, get a safe job, work for 40 years, retire. But millionaires, they were attacked. Or they taught themselves a completely different operating system for the brain. And science backs this up. Studies in behavioral economics and cognitive psychology show that wealthy individuals consistently demonstrate 5 specific psychological traits that the average person simply does undevelop. So let's break each one down with real-life examples. Trait number 1, they mastered delayed gratification in 1972. Stanford psychologist Walter Mischio ran the famous marshmallow test. He gave kids one marshmallow and said, "Eat it now, or wait 15 minutes and get 2. The kids who waited, who delayed their gratification, grew up to have higher incomes, better health, and more successful careers. Example number 1. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. Today, he's worth over $100 billion. He could buy a private island every morning for breakfast, but he doesn't. Why? Because he knows every dollar spent today is a future dollar sacrificed. That's delayed gratification at the highest level. Trait number 2, they have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck identified 2 types of mindsets. A fixed mindset says, I'm either smart or I'm not. Failure means I'm not good enough. A growth mindset says, every failure is data. Every loss is a lesson. I can always improve. Millionaires are obsessed with growth. They read. They hire coaches. They seek out. And they are never the smartest person in the room on purpose. Example number 2, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah was fired from her first TV job as a news anchor. They told her she was unfit for television. A fixed mindset would have quit, but Oprah had a growth mindset. She used that rejection as fuel. She studied, she grew, she pivoted, and built a media empire worth $2.5 billion. The failure didn't define her. Her response to failure did. Hey, real quick. If this video is already shifting the way you think, do me a favor and smash that like button right now. It takes literally 1 second, and it helps this content reach more people who need it. And if you're new here, subscribe. We drop mindset and wealth psychology content every single week. Okay, let's keep going. Trait number 3, they think in abundance, not scarcity. Here's one of the biggest differences in how millionaires think versus how average people think. Average people operate from a scarcity mindset. There's not enough money. If someone else wins, I lose. I need to hold on to everything I have. Millionaires operate from an abundance mindset. There is more than enough opportunity out there. Other people's success inspires me. I can always create more value. This isn't just motivational fluff. It's neuroscience. When you're in a scarcity mindset, your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision making, literally shuts down. You make worse decisions. You take fewer risks. You stay stuck. Example number 3, Elon Musk. When Elon Musk founded SpaceX, NASA and Boeing controlled the entire space industry. A scarcity thinker would have said, there's no room for me. Those giants will crush me. Elon thought, there's unlimited opportunity in space, and I'm going to create it. Today, SpaceX is valued at over $180 billion and has disrupted an entire government-controlled industry. Abundance thinking opens doors that scarcity thinking can't even see. Trait number 4. They embrace calculated risk. Most people avoid risk at all costs. They play it safe. They stick with what's comfortable. And they wonder why nothing changes. But here's what millionaires know that most people don't. Not taking risks is the biggest risk of all. The key word here is calculated. Wealthy people don't gamble blindly. They research. They prepare. They know their downside. And then they take the leap. They ask, what's the worst that can happen? And can I survive it? If the answer is yes, they move forward. Example number 4. Sarah Blakely, Spanx founder. Sarah Blakely invested her entire life savings of $5,000 to start Spanx. She had no business background, no fashion industry contacts, no investors. Her own father had raised her to reframe failure every week at the dinner table. He'd ask, what did I fail at this week? That calculated risk mindset turned $5,000 into a billion-dollar empire. Today, she is one of the youngest self-made female billionaires in U.S. history. Trait number 5, they play the long game. The average person thinks in weeks, maybe months. Millionaires, they think in decades. They don't ask, how can I make money this month? They ask, what am I building over the next 10 years that will generate wealth on autopilot? This long-term vision changes everything. It affects who they spend time with, what they invest in, what skills they develop, and how they handle setbacks. Short-term pain becomes irrelevant when you have a powerful long-term vision. So let's recap the 5 psychological traits of millionaires. Number A, delayed gratification. Sacrifice now for massive gains later. Number 2, growth mindset. Every failure is a lesson, not a life sentence. Number 3, abundance mindset. The world is full of opportunity. Go get it. Number 4, calculated risk. Don't avoid risk. Manage it. Number 5, long-term vision. Think in decades, not days. Now here's the one mindset shift I promised you. Start asking yourself a different question. Instead of, can I afford this? Ask, how can I afford this? That single question forces your brain into a problem-solving, growth-oriented mode. It's the question millionaires ask, and it starts rewiring their psychology immediately. If today's video opened your eyes, I want you to do 3 things right now. Number 1, like this video. Seriously, it takes 1 second and it helps more people discover this content. Number 2, subscribe and hit that bell icon. Every single week, I'm dropping videos on wealth, mindset, psychology, and financial freedom. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 3, drop a comment below and tell me, which of these 5 traits do you need to work on the most? I read every single comment. Remember, wealth is not just about money. It starts in the mind. And you just took the first step. I'll see you in the next one. Millionaires live this principle every single day. While average people spend money to feel good now, wealthy people invest it to feel great later.